This is an interview with Melvin Warke by his son Timothy on June 5th, 2004 in Whitehall, Pennsylvania. When you moved to 2nd Street, Uncle Bill lived next door?
Yeah,
Oh, they had a store?
grocery store. I used to work over at Uncle Bill's store.
Oh.
Just a small store.
Before they had the indoor bathroom, how did you wash them all?
With a wash rag.
There was a pump in the back porch?
Yeah.
See your cousin Tommy much when you were little?
No, his father was always pushing him over me, beating me up and stuff. He's a big husky guy.
Yeah. How did your tooth get knocked out?
Down at Water Street. I forget what happened. Knocked my tooth out and on home. I said, don't worry about it. I saw I get another one. And then my mother said, no, that was your second tooth. You won't get any more. So I got a partial.
How old were you about?
10.
You went to the grade school up by the... There were 2 grade schools, wasn't there? Right aside of each other? A little one and a bigger one?
Yeah.
Was that old man still living there, Sam Warke, Rattler?
Yeah, he was living there.
Yeah.
He was pretty old then already.
Yeah. Did you belong to Boy Scouts?
Yep. The Hockey Boy Scout, Troop 32.
Oh. Who was the scoutmaster, do you remember?
They had different ones.
Yeah. So after you finished high school, you went to business college?
Yeah, I went down to Allentown Business College. And I started at the airport.
Oh, and you got drafted in the Army?
Yeah, I was drafted in the Army in 1942.
Did you expect to get drafted?
I knew I was
You knew it was going to get...
I was just 21, I mean.
What did you go to boot camp then?
Fort Bragg. They chose the best of the gang to go into 809 Tanker Squad Battalion. Then my MOS was stenographer, and there weren't many men, so they used to send me all over the country.
What's MOS?
Military occupation.
Oh, that's good.
So then I asked my colonel, I said, everybody's gone overseas. I said, they say, you still in the States? I said, how about getting me transferred? So he sent me over for charges of 2 warehouses. The rations came over, and then we would transfer them to the men going up from the front.
What was the name of that town you were at there?
Overlay.
Was Mom your first girlfriend?
She was my first girl.
Yeah. You used to go roller skating at Donny Park then?
Yeah. That's how I met Thelma.
The rent on that house in the Hollow, that wasn't very much, was it? It was just because you were an employee.
I think it was 25.
Yeah.
Because when I went up on the highway, it was 35.
Oh.
When I married Thelma,
Yeah.
we moved down to Allentown there.
Yeah, Madison Street.
Madison Street. We had 2 children then already. You and Melody.
You did have a car then, I don't think.
No. We used to walk out to the Ritz for an ice cream cone on Sunday.